the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Now Morant. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now here's Booker. Following the miss by Ja Morant. The drive by Booker. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Adams. Here's Brooks. That one misses. Bridges with some nice defense. On the wing, Booker. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Morant with it. Pass to Bane. Morant outside. 5 to shoot. And here is Adams. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Bridges outside. And it's Ayton missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Out to the right wing. Unloads from 13. Some solid D from Paul.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Now here's Paul. Over to the left wing. Back to Booker. The three. Suns keep it alive. Here's Ayton. Can't get it to fall.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Adams. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Shoots from the corner. Here's Adams. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
Bridges outside. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Grizzlies now.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Adams' shot is off. Here's the Suns with the ball. Paul outside. Driving inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Brett, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
So he gets them both. Steven Adams, and you know the story, Brent, comes from a family of world-class athletes from New Zealand.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA, continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game, and just comes from a family of incredible athletic prowess.
Here's Bane. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Morant.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length. Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Shoots the three. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Now here's Morant. Down low. Here's Brooks. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Drills it from outside.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
And finished off by Morant.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And stolen by Booker. Bridges up top. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
You wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Substitution.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Clark outside. Over to the wing. Here's Şengün. Pass to Bain. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Clark. Suns leading by 9. To the paint. Kicks it out to Paul. Wide open. And a little hawk that time, but it drops.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. And here's Melton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Clark. And again, unable to change momentum here. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Ayton. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Back to Melton. Here's Bain for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Paul surveying the floor. Another three for Phoenix.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
One-on-one fast break. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Pass to McGee. On the wing, Booker. 7 points in the game. Count it. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
2 minutes remaining in the
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Al Paul. He's guarded by Melton. Loud pass to Bagley. And here's the fast break. Here's Şengün. And he jams it with authority.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Pass to Booker. Goes up the baseline. That's good on the jump shot. 11 points for Devin Booker.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
To the wing on the left. Bain. Rebound by the Suns.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Back to Paul. Inside. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Down low. Pass to Bain. Here's Clark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
assist from.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. And finished off by Bagley.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Anderson outside. Back to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. And Anderson gets it to go.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Bridges inside the three-point line. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He comes away. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Healed with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Şengün. Right wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Phoenix. On the wing, Hield. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
So fluid right there as Bagley gets inside. Fun to watch a big guy move like that.
Pass to Şengün. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Out to the wing. Back to Thomas. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley III.
That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First
And here in the
foul.
second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
Jackson Jr.
Who's the best
assist?
young catalyst
Ja
in the
Morant.
game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Upside Thomas. Now pass to Bagley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Morant. To the inside. Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Adams has got his third bucket of the night.
Steven Adams, a workhorse down low like that. Once he's got position, he'll want the ball.
Back to Thomas. Pass to Bagley. In the corner, it's Hield. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Brooks in the corner. It's stolen by Hield. Ahead. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to McGee. Outside for Thomas. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Outside Thomas. Hield outside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Second
And
team
coming
foul.
out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Bounce pass from Paul. And Ayton throws it down.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Al Paul. He has 7. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges got 8.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Morant with it. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Anderson's got his second basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bridges left side. Kicks it out to Booker. It's stolen by Adams. Over Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Morant surveying the D. Going inside. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. That's tipped. And taken away by Paul. There's the 3. The rebound by Anderson. Outside Jackson. Pass to Anderson. Here's Brooks. Morant left side. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
The shot's good from Paul. He's got 9.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
To the inside. Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Assist goes to.
And that's 12 points for Steven Adams.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. John Morant grabs the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Driving to the basket.
John Morant.
And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
No good from Booker. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Three-pointer, Brooks. Here's Adams. Back to Brooks. Pass to Anderson. Brooks up on top. Adams with it. Second chance shot. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Booker looking around. Bridges for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Desmond Bain.
Pass to Bridges. For three, Booker. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Bain. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Booker. 11 points in the game. Trying to end the drought. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
There's 1:38 left from the first half of basketball. And here is Bridges. 8 points for him. It doesn't go in. He's 3 for 9 now and frustrated. Pass to Jackson. Inside. Clark outside. To the paint. Out to Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
Paul outside. Back to Bridges. Paul outside. With the drive.
Grizzlies foul.
And with Chris Paul,
Jaren
he
Jackson
makes
Jr.
this team work.
That's his first
Gets the
personal
most
foul.
out of his teammates.
First team
and
foul.
has done that wherever he's played.
The line for Phoenix.
First trip to the line for him here.
Just such leadership that Chris Paul brings every night to the floor. It commands your respect and the opponent's respect, and it's making everyone around him better right now.
Morant outside. Down low. And Memphis with another turnover here.
Suns ball.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Paul. He's got 11. On the wing, Booker. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 16.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on the quick pick and roll with his size and
Basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Phoenix ahead, running away with this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Out left to the wing. Left side, Bagley. Paul outside. No good from outside. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Outside Jackson. Over Bagley. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. 13 points in the game.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Paul outside. Bridges outside. And the wide open shot from Paul. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Bain. Shoots over Bridges. Bain, no good.
Memphis
Well, that's the
foul.
only way to take him out of his
Jackson Jr.
comfort zone from that range.
That's his second
Get right
personal
up in the
foul.
jersey, force him off the spot.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Morant.
Ja Morant.
And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Booker with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 19 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bagley trying to free himself up.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Here's Bain. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Adams. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ball outside. To Bagley. It's stolen by Adams. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Paul outside. Booker outside. Fires for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Suns. Now Morant. He's got 15.
Dylan Brooks.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant.
That's his fourth personal foul.
That will get him his 4th foul of the
Second
game.
team foul.
Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Morant outside. Drives to the hoop.
Ja Morant.
And then Morant slams it in.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Second personal foul.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
For 3, Booker. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Here he goes. And finished off by Morant.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
Paul left side. Booker outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 12 now in this quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Pass to Bain. Outside Jackson. To the inside. Here's Morant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And that's 21 points for Ja Morant. That's a 2 from Paul. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Anderson with the ball. Pass to Morant. He takes it in. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And here's Bagley. Defended by Anderson. Booker outside. And here is Paul. He's got 13. That one doesn't go. Brooks outside. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Let's go. 6 to shoot. Misses the jumper. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense. Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over-the-back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
From 12 feet out. Here's Ayton.
Memphis foul.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
And Phoenix making a change here. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Anderson outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Healed bounce pass. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with a wide-open look. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Pass to McGee. Suns moving the ball around. Call outside. Pulls it from the elbow. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. Ball outside from past the arc. Şengün with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Morant
2 minutes
outside.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires the three. Morant with another miss. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
And the shot goes in. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Loud pass to Bagley.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
.109 left to play in the third. To the paint. Back to Morant. And he drives in. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Pass to Paul. There's the steal. Morant drives in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Paul pulls it down.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Grizzlies ball.
That's going to draw a whistle
Checking
every
in for the
time
Grizzlies.
down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
To the middle. Here's Conchar.
John
Good, and a
Conchar.
nice assist from Morant.
Assist goes to
Wow, what a
John
pass
Morant.
there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so it's Phoenix holding a very comfortable 25 points. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Jones. Pass to Şengün. Takes a three. McGee with the block. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Phoenix. Hield outside. Here's Osman. This one for three. Here's Şengün. And there's the drive. Tries again. And Clark with the lay-in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Osman. And it's good. 2 points. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Melton. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, you know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners, and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule, moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Osman. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Misses from close range. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Jones for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Osman. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Crowder with the steal. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Now Heel. Back to Thomas. Reverses. And Jones sends it back. Here's Conchar. Jones with it. Pass to Tillman. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
That's his first personal.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Here's Osman. They get it back. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Pass to Crowder. Here's Osman. 4 on the clock. Outside for Thomas. Lets it go from deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for your Suns.
And here's Jones. Here's Conchar. To end the drought. Bagley with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Bridges outside. Right side Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley punishing the defense that time.
Here's Conchar. Inside. Here's Tillman. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Now Paul. Back to Ayton. Now here's Bagley. Bridges outside. The shot, no good. Nobody near Williams. No good on the three. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Down low. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Takes contact, and a good job of Bagley fighting through at that time.
Pass to Conchar. Makes it off the glass.
John Conchar.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Paul with the ball. Kicks it out to Booker. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Booker outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the basket by Jones.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Pass to Booker. Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 15 points in just the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the paint. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Paul. It's good.
That almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates. It's surprising if they don't make the play.
Takes the 13-footer. Jones, no luck. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Booker outside. Lets the three fly. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jones for three. The three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
On the wing, Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, Booker filling it up quickly here tonight. You got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
And here's Jones. The three ball kept alive. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Jones.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot to the inside. Stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Jones for three.
2 minutes.
Can they get it? And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And here are the Grizzlies now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show
That's his
of
second
strength
personal foul.
for Phoenix.
First team
This
foul.
was a team performing to
Grizzlies
its
substitution.
fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing.
For Chris Paul.
Now, serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
.46 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Jones, no luck. And so Thomas will bring it up for Phoenix. Double team on Thomas. Back to Shamet. Launches it. Outside for Thomas. Back to Hield. Here's Shamet. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home.